Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Week in Falmouth. Hi, Michael.
And I'm Susan.
Hello, Susan.
And here we
Hey,
are.
did the groundhog see a shadow?
I haven't had the news on since I saw the news this morning, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I would assume based on the weather that he didn't, but we never know when a stray ray of sun will make
Yeah, where
itself
is he anyway? Isn't he like in DC?
Philadelphia. Is he
Philadelphia.
Pawneeville? And is it Philadelphia?
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
right.
something like that.
But
Yeah.
here's the scary part. I can't tell you whether it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter if he sees his shadow or if he does not see a shadow. I still
It,
don't even know.
it's if he sees it's six more.
If he sees it, it's 6 more.
It's six
All
more,
right.
but
I mean,
there's that huge weather system that's taking up half the country, so I'm assuming he's not gonna see. I'll find out with the evening news whether we have six more or not.
yeah, and not a bad winter anyway.
No, it hasn't been, and yesterday was a huge bullet dodge, wasn't it?
I was talking to my sister, right? 15 inches of snow in Worcester. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
No snow day. The kids all went remote.
yeah. We're on that line here, and so yeah, yesterday
That's
wasn't
gonna
bad.
go. That's gonna go the way of the rotary phones. These kids in the future will never know what a snow day was.
Yeah, yeah, because they're all equipped to do it from home, so yeah, it has changed that forever, hasn't it?
You want technology, you got to pay the price. What can
Uh,
you say? All right. So listen, what's going on in Falmouth
so,
this week?
February is Black History Month.
Yes.
Oh, and I don't have the paper in front of me, but there are some things going on at the Falmouth Arts Center. I wasn't able to get them on the calendar today because there's been a glitch in our system. But there are some exhibits going on at the Falmouth Arts Center, so check that out.
Okay.
For Black History Month, some things that are going on throughout the month. I will have that stuff up on the calendar as soon as possible, and then you'll see the future dates. So I know that there's an exhibit that starts on tomorrow and runs through, I think, the end of March. So definitely check that out.
Okay.
And in celebration of Black History Month, the Woods Hole Black History Month, this is the Woods Hole Diversity Group, and they're going to have a series of different talks and virtual things that are going on throughout the month. So they're going to be starting out with commemorating 40 years of Black History Month. They'll discuss the history of the committee, challenges faced, and where they see the future of these celebrations. The panel will consist of key figures who work to bring the Woods Hole Black History Month celebrations to fruition. And that's Thursday, February 4th, 12 to 1 o'clock. And you can sign up, which is free and open to the public, on the woodsholediversity.org website.
Nice.
And I'll just jump ahead and say that on Tuesday, February 9th, they will have an interview with Dr. Massey, who will discuss his career and the impact of his family support along the way. The interviewer is Mindy Todd of WCAI's The Point. And again, visit their website, woodsholediversity.org, to sign up for these free talks, which are open to the public. Catuit Center for the Arts, February Theater Online. These are live streaming. Two plays, February 4th through 6th. Two one-woman plays to kick off their digital theater season. Each play is available to stream live, and recordings will be available for the following week. Tickets are available on their website. The first play is The Humors of Brandon by Margaret McAuliffe, performed by Emma Fitzpatrick. Nobody knows where their 5-year-old will take that first after-school activity. To the surprise of her mother, Annie takes it all the way to the top of the Irish Open Dancing Championships.
Ooh. Tell
Yeah,
Pat Keon about that. She'll
I
love
know
that.
it.
Yes.
And that will stream February 4th through the 6th, 7:30 p.m. And
Nice.
then the second one woman play is Cherylee by Noni Stapleton, and that's performed by Holly Hansen, and both of these are directed by Tara Galvin. This is a dark comedy of love, longing, and intense rivalry with a Cherylee cow. Shaban Siobhan is forced to share the affections of her farmer boyfriend with his beloved prize-winning French
Ow.
heifer. Overcome with desire, Siobhan develops a homicidal jealousy for the cow,
Oh
while
no.
feeling equally murderous towards her snobbish, soon-to-be mother-in-law. and,
Oh,
and that is streaming February 5th, 7:30, and February 6th at 2:30.
that sounds right.
Yeah,
She
it does.
sees that cow, she sees steak, right?
Or something like it, yeah.
Feed it to the mother-in-law. Oh, dark. All
Um,
right.
on Thursday, February 4th, 7 to 8:30 p.m., the Falmouth Museums on the Green is presenting a Zoom lecture. This is The Woman Who Stole Vermeer with Anthony Amor. This is the true story of Rose Dugdale and the Rusborough House art heist. This is that heist where they just found those 19 paintings in the boot of a car. And
Yeah,
yeah, this is
that's
about
this.
that.
Okay.
This is so she was born into extreme wealth. She had an idyllic childhood in Devonshire and was presented to Elizabeth II at the court's annual debutante ball. And she's also a PhD in economics from Oxford. But she also joined the IRA, spearheaded the first aerial terrorist attack in British history, and pulled off the biggest art theft of her time, which was this theft. She was ultimately captured and still alive, and all 19 priceless paintings were recovered from the boot of a car. So
Wow.
Anthony Amor is the director of security and chief investigator at, wait for it, Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum.
Oh,
So of course he has a keen interest. So he has written this book, The Woman Who Stole Vermeer.
that's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, this is his third book about art and crime.
Wow.
Yeah.
Art and crime.
Art and crime, they kind of go hand in hand sometimes, don't they?
Yeah.
Um, on Friday, February 5th, 10 to 11, the Falmouth Museums on the Green is still holding historical walking tours. And these are all
Yeah, good.
weather permitted. And so you should call ahead of time and make sure it's going to happen or not. But you meet over by the Hallett Barn at 9:45. And it takes off at 10, and it's about an hour to 90 minutes depending on the weather and how engaged the people are, and whoever's presenting the tour, how engaged they are. So it can run anywhere from 60 to 90 minutes.
Sure.
Reservations aren't required, but they are requested so they can plan.
Smart. Yeah.
Yep. And those are going to take place through May. So check,
Good.
if you're interested in taking a walking tour of Falmouth, check our website and check the Falmouth Museum's website for, whether they're going to go on or not.
Great. Awesome.
On Friday, February 5th, 3 to 5 p.m., the Falmouth Community Media Center is presenting a Zoom presentation. This is a one-session Zoom-based course on Google Apps G Suite course. Learn how to use and integrate Google Apps into your daily workflow by using Google Drive, Calendar, YouTube, Gmail, Docs, and spreadsheets. And so that's the Falmouth Community Media Center will be Zoom. February 2nd through the 25th, that's today, from 9 to 12 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays for 4 weeks, the Cape Cod Community College Center for Corporate and Professional Education is presenting senior leadership strategies in today's workplace. Be sure and check if you're an employer. Check with them for grant funds, because they do have some grant funds available if you want to send your employees, that you can end up sending them without charge. And so this
Nice.
is about senior leadership strategies. And then Tuesday, February 9th, let's see, 9 to 11 o'clock, Cape Cod SCORE is doing a virtual instruction on building stronger nonprofit leadership teams, board and staff leaders. It's a virtual but hands-on webinar to assist nonprofit boards and staffs to build stronger leadership teams.
So,
2
good.
hours of interactivity.
Important stuff. It's good.
Yeah. On Tuesday, February 9th, from 7 to 8:30 p.m., Falmouth Museums on the Green is presenting another virtual talk, 12 Seconds of Silence with Jamie Holmes. This is how a team of inventors, tinkerers, and spies took down a Nazi superweapon. Yeah, they were an unlikely wartime team, an eccentric and eclectic band of American physicists, engineers, inventors, and everyday Joes and Janes. They worked in a secretive organization known only as Section T. Their mission to build something that would help the Allies knock enemy airplanes out of the air. In a race against time and against overwhelming odds, the members of Section T developed one of the world's first smart weapons, which ultimately helped end the war.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? And so that's it for me.
That's
Again,
a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. So, and it's a lot of different stuff. So again, check our website because we put something on there every day, and I'm sure that little glitch that's happening right now will be resolved.
Yeah.
Anyone who does a website knows that happens every now and then. So
Technology, here we go,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
other than that, so people are starting to get vaccines, right? We talked
Uh-huh.
a little bit
Yeah.
about that earlier.
Yeah.
75 or older.
Yeah, in fact, I have sent out a blast. Check your email. I sent out some information about a talk that's going to go on tomorrow by phone to people who are 65 and older. And then, of course, anyone who wants to dial in can dial in if they're interested in that. And all the information is on that e-newsletter that we sent out today. So that goes out to anyone who's requested a e-newsletter, and all our membership. So check it out.
Yeah, so we're remaining optimistic that things are coming together. I know that Barnstable County is working very diligently. And I think the vaccines are going to start coming in more rapidly. The numbers county-wise are diminishing between new cases, et cetera. So it seems like we're on the downside, and that's good. And as they're producing more and more vaccine, we're very, hopeful that we're going to have as normal of a summer season as we can, given the circumstances. We won't be out of it completely, but I think we're going to be much better than we are now. So anyway, good news. And as always, Susan, you always have a hot list of things to do in town anyway, whether it's inside, outside, virtual, or live. So keep in touch, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good week.